Hello everybody, today we're doing a video for GTA Car Kits on how to change this steering wheel in the 2008 BMW 1 Series, and it will be the same procedure in any 2008 to 2013 BMW 3 Series and the 1 Series. And we'll be changing this steering wheel into this steering wheel, custom made for this car, and will fit the exact same way on the BMW 3 Series. So the first thing that you're gonna need is a 10mm socket with an extension. So one of the first things that we're gonna do is remove the negative battery terminal at the back, and we'll show you how to do that in a bit. Second thing you're gonna need is a Phillips screwdriver in order to remove the airbag. Then we're gonna need just a regular screwdriver in order to remove some of the connections behind the airbag. T20 Torx screwdriver, it's an option if you want to change this middle piece to the other steering wheel. There's 3 bolts at the back, and we'll show you later, so you would need this. And to remove the steering wheel from the car, you're gonna need a 16mm socket. So we're gonna go ahead right now and show you how to remove the negative terminal at the back. So like mentioned earlier, you're gonna need a 10mm socket with an extension to remove the negative terminal. So on the 1 Series, you just lift up this piece in the trunk and the battery is right here. On the 3 Series, you would go on the side. There's gonna be this little thing that you turn, it will pop up and the battery is gonna be there. But it's gonna be the same to remove the negative terminal. So this is the black one here, so you see positive. Right here, the red one, this is the negative. We're just going to take our 10mm socket with an extension, undo it, and carefully remove the negative terminal, and make sure that once you put it, that it doesn't slide back and touch it. You can put a rag just in case. So now that the negative terminal is removed at the back, you can safely remove the airbag so your light won't come on and it won't explode or anything like that. So we're gonna take our Phillips screwdriver, and here you're gonna find there's these openings where you insert it, and that will pop the airbag out just like that. As you see, you just insert it and make sure it's not too thin. And there's the same thing on this side, just like that. And you have to kind of play around with it to pop it out. And at the back there's 2 connections. That's where I said you're gonna need a flathead screwdriver. And when you're putting them back, make sure you put the green one to the green and black to the black, because they're color coded. So we're just gonna go with a regular flathead screwdriver to pop them up, just like that. And the airbags remove. Make sure you don't drop the airbag or do anything with it. Just put it on the flat surface and that's it. So now you have these 2 connections here. So one is for the airbags and one is for the controls. So we're gonna go ahead and remove these 2. This one just pops out, and on the gray one you have to press it down, the clip, so it comes off. That's pretty much it. And now the last step is to remove the actual bolt in the middle, and you can kind of use your leg in order for the steering wheel not to move. It's not too tight, so just hold the steering wheel and undo this bolt, just like that. And if you look here, you're gonna see that there's a notch on the steering wheel here, on the actual steering wheel, and there's a green one over there from the actual car. So make sure when you're putting the new steering wheel in, it lines up. And while you're here, make sure you don't move this, it's called the clock spring. Make sure you don't move it. You just remove the original steering wheel, put it to the side, don't touch anything there. We're gonna take our steering wheel and put it and we're gonna make sure that nothing is moved. So as you can see, this steering wheel here has also in the middle there's this kind of a notch, so it has to line up with the green one. So we're gonna go ahead, line it up, and insert the steering wheel, and that's it. So as I told you before, if you would like to switch any of the switches here, if you want to switch the middle piece, this whole middle piece, you just have these 3 screws here at the back. So there's 1, 2, and 3, and they're done by the T20 Torx that I mentioned earlier. So you just unscrew them and that thing will come out, and you can just interchange it between the 2 steering wheels. So it's up to you, just letting you know. And so now we're gonna take the main bolt, put it back. So when I was showing you with the Phillips screwdriver, so you insert it, and what it does is that it pushes on this spring, and right here on both sides, that's what holds the airbag in place. So this little metal piece and this one. So what happens when you insert the screwdriver, it pushes it to the side and the airbag pops out. So I just wanted to show you that. And so we're gonna go ahead and tighten this middle bolt for now. So when you're tightening the steering wheel, make sure you don't over tighten it. Just hold it with your legs and tighten it. Make sure you don't use the gun, because it doesn't require much to tighten this bolt. And then we're gonna plug in the airbag, the controls, and the actual connections that go at the back of the airbag. And like mentioned earlier, make sure you insert them according to the correct colors. And that's pretty much it. So now you just gotta make sure that there's no wires around these 2 holes and that the airbag can go in. And make sure it's getting pressed. And make sure it's in good position. And that's pretty much it. So now that we installed the steering wheel, we're gonna go over some of the features. So as you can see, it has the steering wheel has a flat bottom. The grips on the sides are way thicker than the stock steering wheel. You have the tri-colored stitching on the perforated leather on both sides here. You also have the tricolor stripes on the 12 o'clock of the steering wheel. And this whole middle piece is carbon fiber, so it gives you this way sportier look inside of your 1 or 3 series, and it gives you a way better feel here. And again, this was a video for GTA Car Kits. I hope you liked the video, and we'll see you next time.